Hi Cancer, this is your reading for the week commencing 3rd of July 2017. What messages do we have for Cancer for the week commencing 3rd of July 2017? Cancer. Cancer. Week of 3rd July 2017. Okay. Cancer. What do we have here for Cancer? Some of you could be traveling, end of the week. I see some of you could be facing withdrawals, addictions, so there's some sort of resistance. You'll be struggling with withdrawals, some of you. Some of you might have a problem in the lower back. You could be getting pain and aches in the lower back area, and that's stress-induced. So I see you having this chatter within yourself. You're having this little chat, this conversation with you, Cancer. You are having profound feelings and deep conversations with yourself because you're planning. I see this as a period of planning. A lot of you could be planning for your future, and I see a sacrifice. So some of you could be sacrificing on one thing for a better future. I see an air sign and a fire sign. So an air sign could be coming in. An air sign could be actually visiting you from another state, another country, another city. So an air sign would be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or if it's a fire sign, it could be Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, one of these signs. Let's get some more clarity what the sacrifice is. Okay, so I see that some of you might have to make a little financial sacrifice. You might face a little loss somewhere. It's not major, but it is. You might have to pay a certain fee for a license or some sort of fee, I see. But the good news is that once you pay this fee, your future is going to look better. So your future business transactions would get much better once you get this license or this permit that you're seeking. So you'll be spending money on a permit or a license. But at the end of it, you do get a lot of benefit for spending this amount for this activity. Okay, some of you could be taking time out, so you could be actually traveling solo. I see solo travel. If you're planning to travel, this is a good time to travel, and you could be actually seeking some me time. You're spending a lot of time with your own self this week, Cancer. Sorry, what am I talking about? Cancer. Okay, I see there's new love coming in for those who are single. There's new love coming in for those who are attached. Could be actually bonding with their already attached partner. They could be traveling with them. They could be taking a trip together. It could also be a honeymoon. It could also be a short road trip. But you could be spending time together basically. You might just have a movie night, or you might just be alone. You two are spending time alone together, I see. I mean, just the two of you. Okay, like I said, you'll have to spend this amount of money for something. It's like an investment. So it's a big investment that you're making now, but for a better future. So once you invest this amount now, you might feel financially tight at the moment, but later on it's going to bring you, it's going to reap benefit and a lot of profit. So don't worry about that. This is money spent in the right direction. It's not a waste. So you won't regret this spending. Small inside. Yeah. So you're spending time with yourself. You're feeling your emotions. You're facing your angst, determination, willpower, fears, temper, all of that. You're looking into that. You're in touch with your feelings. You're pretty much in touch, in tune with your feelings this week, Cancer. Blessings. I see that for those who have a business, you do have blessings coming in, so you would be making really good profits in your near future. It could extend into the next couple of weeks and months. You will be making good profits. Crystals, the crystal energy is great this week to connect with yourself, since you're sitting in your emotions and having that conversation with you. Crystals would actually help you tune in and talk to your inner self, to your higher self, and get insight. I suggest citrine this week, since it's for abundance, health, wealth, prosperity, all of that. And if you're worried about the finances or this money that you're going to be spending, try using citrine. You could wear it in your neck, or you could carry it in your pocket, but make sure it's yours and only yours, and no one else touches it, since it's your energy, and you can cleanse it. Usually citrine is a self-cleansing crystal, so you really don't need cleansing. But if you do at all want to cleanse, you can expose it to the moonlight. You can keep it in moonlight for half an hour when it cleanses. But usually citrine is a self-cleansing sort of a crystal. So that's your crystal for the week. Beautiful energy for abundance, citrine, Cancer. Okay, I see you're on a quest. You're questioning yourself about something. You're actually asking questions to yourself. You are talking to your inner self. That's what's happening this week. Rebirth. You could be planning to change a habit of an old habit of yours. You could be changing a lifestyle. You might want to be on a healthy diet now. You could be changing your diet. You could be following a healthy lifestyle. You might start working out. There's rebirth, so there's fresh energy coming in. Some of you also might want to explore your inner child and do things that children do, just to get in touch with your inner child and have that clarity and innocence, childlike innocence. I also see okay, so some of you could be recovering from an illness if you've been ill for a while, or if you've just had a minor viral fever or something. You might be actually recovering from it now. Your health will be getting better. And citrine would actually help with that as well. It's an additional healing kind of a thing with citrine. Nurturing, like I said, nurture your inner self, your inner child. So this card talks about spending time with yourself, nurturing yourself, pampering yourself, and loving yourself, basically. So this is the week to do what you enjoy the most. Is it going for a long drive? Is it going for a massage? Is it going for a mud bath? Is it going for a tennis match? Whatever it is that gives you satisfaction. Is it swimming? What is it? Nurture yourself. Love yourself. This week calls for nurturing yourself, Cancer. Because you've been working too hard. I see you've been really working hard to build a firm foundation, and now is the time when you actually need a break from all of this, and you need to nurture yourself. So there's nurturance here. Wow, lightning. You're like a powerhouse. I see a lot of you could be in a leadership role, so you're actually dealing with a lot of people and leading a team, and you have the power, and you're this powerful leader. But you kind of need a break as well. You also need your me time. So take some time out of your busy schedule and try nurturing yourself because that's going to help. And I also see you working in a fast-paced environment. It's a very fast-paced environment, and you're leading this team, and it's so fast that you don't have time for your own self. You need to take some time out for your own self and treat yourself. Reflection. So it's bang on with this energy, with these cards here, rest and rejuvenate. So it's in alignment, in synchronicity with these energies. You'll be reflecting upon yourself this week, Cancer. You'll be questioning yourself. You'll be talking to yourself this week. You will be doing a lot of thinking. You're sitting in your head this week, Cancer, and profound thoughts, very deep stuff going on here. Deep questions that need to be answered, and the answers you hold are within. Also, this is a good time to reevaluate, see how things have worked out in the past, what has worked out, what hasn't worked out, do you need to change something, and if it is, then how do you change it? Those are the sorts of questions you'll be asking yourself, Cancer. Vigilance. Be vigilant. So be vigilant of things happening around you. This could be a sign. You could receive messages, signs, and symbols. So be vigilant and just guard yourself at the moment. Let's get some angelic advice. What messages do we have for Cancer? Week commencing 3rd of July 2017. What messages do we have for Cancer? Week commencing 3rd of July 2017. Cancer. What messages do we have for Cancer? Cancer. Divine guidance. Angelic energy. What do Cancerians need to know about this week? Okay, like I said, cancel, clear, delete. When you're re-evaluating things, see what hasn't worked out, and whatever hasn't worked out, remove it from your life. Cancel, clear, and delete. Remove that energy because that doesn't serve you anymore. It needs to go. Base chakra, again, everything is about your finances. So this spend you're going to make is going to be an investment for your future profit into your business or whatever it is that you're planning to invest in. Look after your lower back, Cancer. You could be stressed about your back. Some of you might be feeling a throbbing pain in your lower back. It'll start from your mid back and end at your tailbone, so be careful. Don't use your back to bend, use your knees. Bend with your knees rather than using your back. It needs nurturance. It needs to be looked after. Twin flame. So for those who are singles, could be meeting the twin flame this week. For those who have already met their twin flame or already in a relationship or are already attached, could be spending more time with them. You could also be taking a short trip with them and spending, like I said, a movie night or something. You'll basically be giving time to your twin flame, to your partner. Be grounded, grounding energy. This is clear quartz, so this is an excellent tool for grounding energy. You can use this, you can wear this around your neck, or you can just use it like a free crystal kind of thing in your hand or something, or in your pocket. So clear quartz is excellent for grounding. Stay grounded, don't get carried away with things. Don't get carried away with questioning yourself and in those deep thoughts. Stay grounded, be realistic. What else do we have for Cancer? listening. Throat chakra. So again, you need to communicate. Your throat chakra could be slightly blocked. So there is something that you need to communicate. When this vigilance card came up, it wasn't very clear, but now it does make sense because throat chakra. So basically, you need to communicate with someone, and you've got to be vigilant. Express what you feel. Communicate. I also feel some of you are holding some sort of information that's very important for your career. So you could be discussing this information with someone. But be careful, be wise with choosing the person you share this information with. Because don't trust just blindly everyone. I mean, I'm sure you're very, very wise, Cancer, and you're very, very intuitive. So you know basically whom you've got to trust and whom you can't trust. But be extra vigilant this week with opening your heart to people and communicating this information in regards to your work or your future plans regarding this investment or this work, because there are a lot of copycats around and a lot of people who would want to affect your energy. Third eye chakra, interesting. So open your third eye chakra. You need to open your third eye chakra and be aware of things happening around you. One final card. Third eye chakra seems to be blocked. So open your eyes, do some third eye chakra exercises. One way of doing it is using a candle and concentrating on the flame and blurring everything else out. That opens up your third eye chakra. There are also other guided meditations to open your third eye chakra, basically, and sharpen your intuition. You're anyway very intuitive, Cancer, but this week demands vigilance and asks you to be more careful about things and alert and aware of what's happening around you. Okay, interesting. Nurture your soul. So I see some of you could be experiencing a spiritual awakening kind of an experience. You could be experiencing some sort of spiritual awakening. You could be facing those signs, and all of a sudden you might start talking about spiritual subjects. You might start reading up on them. You might be on discussions with people regarding the same. And you're nurturing your soul. You're soul searching on one side, which is you're talking to yourself, you're putting these questions forward, and you're also soul nurturing your soul. Yeah. So basically, the theme this week, Cancer, is to open your third eye chakra. Be aware of things happening around you. There's also spiritual awakening. And be vigilant. Communicate and nurture yourself. The most important is nurture yourself. You need to nurture your soul. You need to look after yourself. For those who are suffering from a minor illness, could be recovering this week finally. Any minor infections in the throat, in the back, whatever it is, you'll start healing. Okay, I'm going to quickly clear your third eye chakra. So, opening your third eye chakra. Removing any blockages. For all Cancerians out there, so that you can see with clarity and love and light. Filling it with Reiki energy. For Cancer, clearing your throat chakra so that you can communicate with truth and honesty. Excuse me, just clearing your throat chakra. Any infections, any blockages, any information that's being withheld and that needs to be communicated in the right manner and to the right person may come out at this time. Filling your throat chakra with beautiful blue color, vibrant blue color with love and light. Opening up your sacral chakra, removing any blockages, filling it with a vibrant, beautiful orange color, healing away any negative emotions that may have been blocking your sacral chakra and stuck there. Clearing your base chakra. Filling it with a vibrant, red, beautiful energy for abundance and health and wealth, bringing in prosperity, calling upon Archangel Raphael to heal your base chakra for all Cancerians out there. Okay. I feel some of you could be actually really dealing with sore throat. So, excuse me. Communication is the key. Once you start communicating and once you start expressing and come out with that information, your throat should get cleared. I'm going to quickly send you some Reiki healing for all these blockages, all these chakras, so that it opens up your chakra. So sending you some Reiki healing, distant healing energy to all Cancerians out there watching this video. So that's your reading for the week commencing 3rd of July 2017, Cancer. If it resonated with you, great. If it didn't, don't forget to check your sun, moon, and ascendant sign for greater insight. Also, if you enjoyed the reading, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Sending you much love and light.